New controversy in Washington tonight over last weekend's Pride Parade in San Diego. A congressman wants to know why military uniforms were allowed. I'm Dwayne Brown. The story is coming up on KPBS Evening Edition. Also, a vote on a controversial housing facility for veterans.
I'm Peggy Pico. New attorneys offer middle and low-income families in San Diego a low-cost option to pay for legal fees. And Sally Ride's friends and colleagues honor her and her achievements on tonight's roundtable. And San Diego middle school students will soon take part in an international mission to preserve the ocean's crucial ecosystems. KPBS Evening Edition starts now. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dwayne Brown. Congressional Republicans are questioning the Pentagon's decision to let service members march in uniform. It happened at Saturday's Gay Pride Parade in San Diego. Dozens of soldiers, sailors, and Marines marched in uniform after a one-time waiver of a military rule forbidding it at political parades. The Defense Department granted the waiver because part of the parade was dedicated to military members, but Oklahoma Senator Jim Inhofe says he's concerned the Obama administration is forcing a liberal social agenda on the military. In a letter to Defense Secretary Leon Panetta, Inhofe says if the Navy can punish a chaplain for participating in a pro-life event or a Marine in a political rally, it stands to reason the Defense Department should maintain the same standard and preclude service members in uniform from marching in a gay pride parade. He wants Secretary Panetta to explain the waiver for San Diego's parade. San Diego City Council has approved a transitional housing center for veterans in Old Town. The Aspire Center faced some opposition from neighbors because of its location across the street from the Old Town Academy and plans to treat veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. The center and the school reached a compromise for the project to move forward. It will be the first of its kind in the nation, scheduled to open this fall. City Council also approved an emergency winter shelter in a familiar place. It's a temporary alternative for the permanent shelter being built downtown. That work is behind schedule and not expected to be complete until early next year. A cold weather shelter is usually needed by Thanksgiving in San Diego, so this year the city will put up a large tent in Barrio Logan, where it's been for several years. Another shelter for homeless veterans will be set up on a Navy-owned lot on Sports Arena Boulevard. Federal scientists are working at the border right now, inspecting samples of produce coming into the U.S. from Mexico. They're testing specifically targeted produce to make sure it's safe.
Look, 99.999% of all of the things that come across the border are completely safe. So in many ways, we're looking for a needle in a haystack.
Our primary responsibility is to make sure that our consumers are safe from the product that's coming across. So any adulterated product gets sent back into the country, is not allowed in.
The scientists are working in mobile units and travel to spots where trucking is heaviest. Next week, they're scheduled to be in Central California. Last year, 106 people in 25 states got sick from salmonella in papaya imported from Mexico. The inspections are intended to prevent similar outbreaks. Today, the Obama administration made it easier for solar companies to build on public lands, approving solar development on 17 tracts across the Southwest. 2 sites are in California. The largest covers nearly 150,000 acres in eastern Riverside County. A smaller 5,700-acre site was approved near the border in Imperial County. The U.S. Interior Secretary says the sites have the highest potential for generating power and the fewest environmental impacts. Scientists say coral reefs are among the most valuable ecosystems on Earth, but we are losing them fast. More than a quarter of the world's reefs have already been destroyed. That's why Scripps scientists in La Jolla are trying to preserve them for future generations.
But not in the water, only in the water.
About 45,000 school children visit the Birch Aquarium every year. This is the public face of the Scripps Institution of Oceanography at UC San Diego. When it comes to size, Birch is a boutique aquarium with lots of cool educational exhibits and hands-on activities.
So if you're interested in oceanography in general and what's going on out in ocean exploration, this is the place to come to learn about that.
Katie Fife has been with the aquarium 6 years and recently got a grant to connect San Diego middle school kids with students in Taiwan. The idea is to inspire global interest in coral reef science.
We're an ocean community, but a lot of kids nowadays don't have that connection to the coast. A lot of them don't even get down to the coast very much, even though they live within 20 miles of it.
A healthy coral reef looks light and bright with plenty of life, while this bleached reef looks dim and almost lifeless in comparison. Although San Diego is best known for its kelp forest, coral reefs are found in much warmer waters like Hawaii and the Caribbean.
If we're talking about solving some of these conservation issues, the next generation is going to have to work internationally.
Just like Scripps scientists have been doing for decades to preserve a way of life few people ever see, unless they explore the ocean bottom.
The ocean doesn't stop at a certain border. We need to be able to collaborate across borders to really solve some of these issues. So getting kids while they're young in middle school to start thinking that way and working with their peers in another country is really setting the stage for that type of work.
Now, the Coral Reef Ambassadors Program starts in September. Birch Aquarium and Scripps scientists will be working with students from High Tech Middle School. The $65,000 grant will fund the program for 1 year. Sally Ride, the first U.S. woman in space, died from a long battle with cancer Monday. Tonight, at the roundtable, Peggy Pico talks with those close to her about her educational program in San Diego.
At the news of her death, President Barack Obama said, "Sally Ride inspired young girls to reach for the stars. She certainly inspired me." Dr. Ride spent most of her post-astronaut career here in San Diego as director of the California Space Institute at UC San Diego and founder of her own educational company, Sally Ride Science. Here with me to talk about her legacy is her former colleague, Dr. Jeffrey Kirsch, executive director at the Reuben H. Fleet Science Center, and one of her students, Adam Burgasse, associate professor of physics at UC San Diego. But first, KPBS interviewed Sally Ride in December 2005. That's when she talked about who inspired her.
I had a couple of very good high school science teachers who spent a lot of time with me building my confidence in myself and telling me, yes, you were good in math in 6th grade, you're going to be good in math in college. You are smart enough to go on in whatever you want to go on in.
So Dr. Kirsch, she not only was inspired, but very passionate, obviously, about science and education. What kind of influence did she have at the Science Center?
I would say her strongest influence alerted myself and the staff to that young girls needed more opportunities. And one of the things that is a legacy, really, of Sally's involvement in that crusade that she had is we have something we call the Saturday Science Club for girls. And it's targeted at the age of middle school girls and maybe first year high school. And we also have mentors that help us with the program, and they are trained out after school in an outreach program we do. So and this is happening all over the country.
It started here, and it's happening. And what I know about the program is, or what I know about it is, that's a really crucial time to get especially young girls in that middle school where they were interested in science but may drop out of it. So it's important. You had experience with her, Adam. She was your former advisor.
Yes.
Was it intimidating to have an advisor who
is a historical figure?
Exactly, an American hero.
Yeah, it was. She was very. She demanded a lot of attention because of her stature, but I think more than that, she was very, very involved in the day-to-day work that we did, and at that level, she was actually very intimidating. We would write up reports, and they would be bleeding with red ink because she really took the time to edit them down, and now I actually do the same thing to my students, and maybe that's what I learned from her.
The red ink. Make sure you get it all just exactly right. And you said she was hands-on. What have you heard from former students, and also you, Dr. Kirsch? What have you heard now that people are starting to sink in, about her death?
So many of our colleagues from the projects that we worked on with Sally Ride at the time have reconnected in the last day or so through Facebook, through email, and we've really been sharing our memories of that time. And it's incredible how much each of us has been touched in our careers and in our personal lives by working with Sally.
How about you, Dr. Kirsch? Anything
something
stand out?
very unusual happened earlier today, and that was an email from a trustee, a prior trustee, who had moved away, but had to do with the fact that she was part of Sally Ride Science, and how much it had affected her and her family, because her son also worked for them. So it was, she had this direct impact on things, and I suspect we will learn a lot more about the indirect impact she's had over the next couple of weeks.
How has she inspired your work, Adam?
Well, she has...
Besides the reading.
Right, yes, inside of my management style. She really taught me to think about the big picture. I mean, she had dreams, big dreams that she went after, and she did them. And I think that's one of the main things that I think Sally inspires across the board, of going with your big dreams and really, really chasing them. And so, you know, I've tried to find myself, when I'm working on a little detail, I really try to take the time to think of what is the big picture, what is the most exciting science I can get out of what I'm doing. And I think that's a legacy of Sally for me.
Her legacy. What do you think the legacy here in San Diego will be?
Well, speaking from the vantage point of a museum director, I think it's that we should celebrate science. Her approach to bringing girls together in kind of a celebration is really important, that it's fun, and the San Diego Science and Engineering Festival is an outshoot, a direct, and UCSD had started that, and it's now a separate entity working with with the Biocom Institute, and it's just for fun. And on the other hand, fun is learning, and learning is fun.
And it's so important to us here. Thank you both so much for joining us, and I'm sure, as you said, her legacy will continue, and we'll hear a lot more about it.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Female sex workers in Tijuana and Ciudad Juarez are at high risk of HIV infection. So are their clients, many of whom come from the U.S. Researchers from UC San Diego say a brief counseling session can help reduce sex workers' risky behavior. KPBS health reporter Kenny Goldberg tells us about a study testing this intervention method.
In Tijuana's red light district called La Zona Norte, you can find a sex worker anytime, even in the middle of the day.
You come right here and you look for a girl, you get whatever you want, you do whatever you want, you know, for a little bit of money.
29-year-old Linda Sandoval has been selling herself on the streets for more than a decade. One of the hotels she uses charges $3 for 20 minutes in a room.
You just stand here and you just wait for a client to get here and take you to the room.
Sandoval started as a stripper in local clubs when she was 13. She began shooting drugs shortly thereafter. Sandoval says sex work is humiliating. Clients ask her to do things you couldn't imagine.
They use you, actually, they use you, but you use drugs and you want the money just quick, you know, you just want to get it fast and you just want to get your dose. So it don't matter what you have to do to get your dose.
And that includes having unprotected sex or sharing dirty needles. This kind of high-risk behavior takes its toll. An estimated 6% of sex workers in Tijuana are infected with HIV. 12% of sex workers who shoot drugs have the disease. That's 40 times higher than the HIV rate in Mexico as a whole. Recently, researchers from UC San Diego and Mexico completed a study. It involved nearly 600 HIV-negative female sex workers in Tijuana and Ciudad Juarez. The study tested whether a brief intervention could reduce risky behavior and diminish the rate of new infections. The women were randomly assigned to 4 different groups. Each group received a 30-minute counseling session on how to negotiate safe sex and one on how to reduce risky injection practices. Each session was either a lecture or a more interactive format. Every 4 months, women were tested for sexually transmitted diseases, including HIV and syphilis. After 1 year, the data was analyzed. UC San Diego's Stephanie Strafty directed the study. She says the results were dramatic.
The interactive version of the Safer Sex intervention was associated with a 60% decrease in the rate of new HIV and STD infections. That was very significant, and that we saw consistently in both cities, Tijuana and Ciudad Juarez.
In Tijuana, researchers found women who received either version of the safe injection intervention did equally well, and both groups had lower rates of new infections than women in Ciudad Juarez. After reviewing their data, researchers figured out the reason for the discrepancy. Tijuana has a much more robust clean syringe exchange program than Ciudad Juarez.
So the bottom line is that if you're a city or you're a policymaker that's making a decision on how to reduce injection risks for HIV, it's much more important to have coverage of sterile syringes through either needle exchange or pharmacies than it is to provide an intervention like this.
Clean syringes cost about 5 cents apiece. The half-hour interventions are inexpensive too. Some question the value of spending any money to prevent sex workers from becoming infected. But UC San Diego's Jose Luis Burgos says it's a sound investment.
Eventually, many of them, change their lives. So, but potentially, they are going to have children. They're going to have interaction with people from Tijuana, from Mexico, and from the U.S. So I think it's an investment that makes sense, not only for Mexico, but for both countries.
Linda Sandoval hopes to get out of the sex trade soon. She's met a guy she'd like to have a family with. In the meantime, she says the interventions changed the way she does business. These days, she uses clean needles, and she insists that all of her clients wear condoms. Sandoval says most of them say yes.
The other ones, they say, okay, let's use a condom. You're right, I have a family, I have a wife or whatever, or for myself. And some of them, they don't care, and they're like, all right, you don't want to do it, I'll find somebody else. I'm like, all right.
KPBS health reporter Kenny Goldberg. The UC San Diego study will be presented this week at the International AIDS Conference in Washington, D.C. Another UC San Diego researcher has won $2.5 million for an AIDS project. Dr. Davey Smith runs a research group studying patterns of new HIV infections. His goal is to quickly deliver resources tailored to high-risk groups. He says it could be the key to stopping the spread of HIV. Los Angeles City Council has voted to ban medical marijuana dispensaries at least until California Supreme Court provides better guidance on how to regulate them. There are an estimated 900 clinics in the LA area. Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa has to approve the ban. If he does, it will go into effect in 30 days. The state Supreme Court has agreed to decide whether local governments can ban medical marijuana clinics, but the court still has to set a hearing. In the meantime, clinics have faced a crackdown from federal agents. California Western School of Law launched a new program this year. It's designed to make attorney services affordable to low and middle income families. Peggy is looking into how it works at the roundtable.
If you want to hire an attorney in San Diego, you can expect to pay about $200 to $600 an hour. If it's a criminal offense, you may have access to a public defender, but in most civil cases, you pay your own legal fees. Now there's a new option that aims to ease the steep price of legal representation. To explain how it works is Reuben H and Eric LaGuardia, attorneys in the Access to Law Initiative from California Western School of Law. Thank you both for being here. Reuben, explain how this initiative works.
Well, it works in a couple of ways. There's a benefit to us as new attorneys coming out of law school. It gives us some time to build our practice, but the way it also helps with the community is that people who need low cost or pro bono legal help, they can come to us, go through the initiative or through some of the other referral programs, and come to some of the lawyers that have our own individual practices and get help.
We're going to talk about details of that in just a minute, but first I want to ask, and starting with you, Eric, what kind of law do you practice?
Well, generally I practice consumer rights law. So the way I describe that is that I represent the little guy. It's typically plaintiff's work, and usually I'm representing someone who's been wronged by either their employer or an abusive debt collector, something of that nature.
So very on-the-ground boots. What about
That's
you,
right.
Robin? What do you?
I do corporate law, civil litigation, and trusts and estates.
So there's a big wide range through this initiative. Tell me, Eric, what are the It's called an incubator. What
Right.
is that? What does it mean? Where do you go to work?
Well, the word incubator kind of relates to the idea that once you're done with law school, you've learned a great many things. You probably clerked or interned somewhere and learned some real-world experience. But if you're like one of us or many others and you want to start your own solo practice, it can be difficult and challenging to kind of go out there on your own. You need
Make
kind
a
of
name
you need
for
well,
yourself.
there's that. You also need a network base and other attorneys to collaborate with, and that's something that all attorneys do. So it's kind of a support system to kind of help you make sure you're on top of everything that you need to be on top of.
And you actually go to a building. It's not like you actually go to a place,
Right.
Symphony Towers, right? This isn't a virtual world where a bunch of attorneys come on.
No, no, no. It's a great office. It has a beautiful view, and we're really fortunate to be there.
But the attorneys that are there, they're all new attorneys, kind of inexperienced attorneys?
Well, some more than others, true, but that's the beauty of the program, is that we are connected with not only a law professor and other representatives from our school, but with seasoned attorneys, and you're given resources to make sure that if you have a question or it's something you haven't handled, and typically, we are well trained, so we kind of just get verification that what we think is the right thing to do, it actually is the right thing to do.
So it's sort of a support system in there. Give me an example, Robin, of somebody that you've helped at the initiative. What?
For example, landlord-tenant issues, a very typical one. We have a lot of tenants in San Diego. They might not know their rights, might have something, there's a leaky toilet. There's, for example, there was a sink that was leaking, a shower that wasn't working, and the tenant is calling and calling and calling the landlord. I can't get this guy to fix it. What can you do? Well, then I can step in. It's very simple for me to do it, and it carries a little bit more weight because I'm an attorney to help that person fix that problem. And a lot of times they don't know what their rights. They don't know that they can have that landlord fix that. It's a habitability issue.
So you're helping someone. How does it, Eric? How does it work? I mean, how do you get paid for this? Who pays for this program if the client isn't paying for it very much?
Well, just to be clear, we're all solo practitioners. We're all individual attorneys with our own firms, and the Access to Law Initiative is a place where people can go if they don't have enough money to pay $200 to $600 for an attorney, and then the Access to Law Initiative can potentially direct those people to us. And if we're able to help them on a pro bono basis, we will. But because we're newer attorneys, we're probably have less on our plate and are more likely to be able to take, $75 an hour, $50 an hour, which is sort of unheard of in the general marketplace, but something that we can consider because we're newer. And we also want to help, the reason we're there is to help the underserved community as well.
To help the underserved. How do people find you? If somebody who's watching this and needs some help, what do they need to do?
Well, through some of the other volunteer organizations we work through can help cross-refer. There's a lot of word of mouth going through. For example, if I have a friend with that landlord-tenant issue, I can also refer them, oh, you have this other problem, then I can send you to somebody else who's in the group. And just because these people aren't able to afford legal help or they need to pay less doesn't mean that they don't have potential for things later on. They might,
good networking going on.
It's good
early
networking,
on.
and they might know somebody, and then that's the way you build your practice.
So word of mouth right now.
Well, and Bob Seibel is really the person to contact at Cal Western.
So go through Cal Western School of Law. That would be a good way to go.
That'd be the way to go right now. We'll have a phone number and a website in short order, but right now those things are kind of in process. So.
All right. It's a great beginning. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
In tonight's Public Square, San Diego Congressman Darrell Issa reintroduced a bill to rename most of U.S. coastal waters after President Ronald Reagan. The waters extend up to 200 miles offshore and are currently called the Exclusive Economic Zone. Under the new proposal, all maps, laws, and other documents would refer to the waters as the Ronald Wilson Reagan EEZ. Comments posted on a Capitol Hill blog were mixed. Lee wrote, "I respect what former President Ronald Reagan did to instill pride in America, but really, Congressman Issa, isn't it enough that a national airport and a library already bear the Gippers name?" Seasmoke wrote, "How about actually doing some work? Instead of this sort of rubbish, this Congress has been the most useless, non-performing, self-absorbed bunch of loser wackos since the start of recorded history." But ex-JFK Democrat likes the idea. He wrote, "I kind of like the proposal. We could use a little consciousness raising regarding our sovereignty these days." You can comment on this story or any others here on KPBS by following us on Twitter, liking us on Facebook, or email us at publicsquare@kpbs.org.
And you can find tonight's stories on our website, kpbs.org/evening edition. Thanks for joining us. You have a great night.